everybody. Sean Devlin, the Mortgage Juice Man, coming at you with Motivational Monday. So today's special episode, or skit, if you will, is designed for the new LO. I was posed a question on Friday in one of the groups I'm in. If you were a brand new LO, who would you follow? What trainings would you take? Or how would you set yourself up for building a pipeline right out the gate? So I'm going to go over a couple tools, trainings, people to follow, things like that. Maybe a little bit longer, but it's going to be all great news. So you're definitely going to want to follow this if you're looking to pump up your pipeline. So here we go. First things first, if I'm a brand new LO, there's two applications I would want to be obtaining, and I would pay for a service for right off the bat, and it would help me gain more leads. So they are two things. Number one, some sort of application that is a 1003 app in a digital form. So Perfect LO, Pre-App 1003, those are just two companies. I would suggest that you get one of them. That way then you've got a link that you can send to clients and they can physically fill out a 1003. It's fantastic. Gives you an advantage, a technological advantage, if you will. Then I would take that link and I would embed it into a card tap app. Because the card tap app is like a virtual business card that tracks when your clients are looking at it. You see, nowadays, the old school business card is outgrown. They just end up in the garbage. So if you have an app or something you can actually physically bump with somebody's iPhone or text to them, and then you can embed into that the little 1003 application, that'd be great. But the idea is it tracks when your clients are then looking for rates or looking for loan info or mortgage news. By clicking on your app, you get notified. So it's a way to kind of track your clients in the future, or potential clients. Second, rolling right into trainings. Now, I got a couple really juicy trainings. If I'm brand new, I would get those two, like apps and technology-based things right away. Second thing I do is I would get my head focused into learning as much as I could about the mortgage industry, sales techniques, and tips from the best. So the first thing I would do is I would start following some people and I would start joining some groups. There's a couple of trainings I'm going to go over. First one has to do with one of the gentlemen that I used to originate loans with back in the day at Quicken Loans, Mr. Sundance Brennan. Sundance has something called the Sales Food Dojo. Great training. You don't even need to be in mortgages to be in that training. But if you are, it's a great place to start. Second place I go is with Mr. Carl White and Scott Hedspeth of the Mortgage Marketing Animals. They are animals in marketing. Great trainings that they have. A lot of their content is free. I would also follow them. Next up would be Remy Rodriguez. He has a great training called the Better Loan Officers. I would definitely check that out. And then as I get a feel for marketing and segmenting, I then join what's called the Military Boot Camp. Okay, and the Mortgage Military Boot Camp. But these guys, Mr. Michael Fisher is great. He's got a great program where they're literally teaching loan officers how to segment for VA loans. So once you get to that point, I'd go to Dave Savage and I'd also join his mortgage coach program. I would then, if you're really up to segmenting and you're really into the technological advances and utilizing your Pre-App 1003 or your Perfect LO 1003 and your Card Tap app, and you're really getting into marketing a little bit, well, then it's time to step up your game and join the BFA Break Free Academy Entourage. Mr. Ryan Stuman's program is more advanced for those that are really looking to take off on social media and various places, really learn how to market. That's a huge one, but again, more advanced. Again, I would kind of go in this order. I would absolutely start off with the basics and then end up in Ryan's program. I would also follow a few people, such as Frank and Brian of the National Real Estate Post. Great guys, great information. I would also be following Mr. Barry Habib, whom does the Market Watch, the mortgage market, so you master the markets, you know when to lock, when not to lock, and give out great advice. There's really good information in following Barry. Next one would be the mortgage godfather, Mr. Ralph. He is fantastic. Again, he's got a lot of free content out there. Definitely be following him. Then there's this guy called the Mortgage Juice Man. He's also good. There's also a group called Sales Talk with Mortgage Pros. So I joined that group. But overall, it's all about using leverage of those that are out there. I would definitely be following and joining groups as well as joining those trainings that I've mentioned. I'm going to have a couple backlinks on the blog today so you can check it out. Sorry it was a little bit longer today. 6 minutes it looks like the counter is at. I try to keep these skits short, sweet, and to the point. So that way you guys can juice your own pipeline. Join us in creating excitement. Let's go. Let's build your pipeline together. My name is Sean Devlin, the Mortgage Juice Man. Share, interact, like, repeat. Have yourself a great day. Happy Monday. So,